everybody. Hi, it's Becky from PowerToolsWithThread.com. That's my blog. How you guys doing? What a busy, oh my gosh, my day. It really wasn't busy. You know, work was like normal. Get up, 4:30, go to work. It was great. I think the local school districts around here scheduled a holiday of some sort because the roads were awesome. You know, between people not wanting to go to work after the Super Bowl and the schools not being in, it was fabulous. The parking was great. Everything was great. So I was on my way home and I had a new customer for our storage lot call me and want to move in today. And so there was that flurry of get him a contract, get him invoiced, get my tenant to put the code in the keypad and get him in there. The spot I was going to put him in, another customer moved their rig somewhere. Y'all, I'm telling you, it was just, I had chaos for a couple of hours till I got all that straightened out. And then, so I got home. So it's 6:25 right now on February 3rd, 2020. And I got home at 4:35, and this is the first time I have sat down since I got home. I'm not kidding you. I got home, I started supper, had to fix lunches. Once that was done, we don't eat supper. We don't really sit down and eat supper during the week. The supper that I make actually is for lunches the next day, pretty much, because we always take our lunch. What else did I have to do? Oh, I fiddled with the whole customer thing for a while. My dog, my three-legged dog, she twisted her leg or something, poor baby, so she's hobbling around. I checked her out. She seems to be fine, but she needed half an aspirin and a piece of cheese. You know, poor baby. It's been one thing after another ever since I got home. You know, you go through the mail and you got to throw out half of it, and then the other half you got to file this and put that. It's just day to day. It's just life, right? You did not come here to hear me whine about my busy day, did you? No. So, hey, I have done, since the last time I talked to y'all, I have done 12 more, because it's been 6 days since the last time I told you I was working on these churn dash blocks for the Bluebonnet quilt. This is Fields of Blue, Moda Fields of Blue, and this is going into a pattern I got. I ordered it from Connecting Threads, so this is just gorgeous fabric. It is so pretty. Y'all, I just love, let me see, let me get it straight. I got to put it straight up, right? So it looks right. Isn't that beautiful fabric? Just love it. Urban Elements. I buy a lot of my digital long arm patterns from Urban Elements, and they have a Bluebonnet, standalone Bluebonnet block, and then they have Bluebonnet pantograph. But I had talked to y'all about being able to use my long arm in a way that I can tell it, here is the inside of a block and I want you to put something on the inside. I'm going to put that individual Bluebonnet design right there. I'm going to learn how to do that. So I'm real pleased with it. I have 4 more churn dash blocks to go, and then I have all of the dark Irish chain blocks to go for that pattern. I'll put a link to the pattern below so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a beautiful traditional quilt, and I'm really excited about getting it done. Just makes me happy playing with my Bluebonnet fabric. So on February 11th, I have an old-fashioned tea, high tea to go to. And it's for my DAR chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution. And our chapter is celebrating 30 years. And so it's a big, big deal. Like the state region of Texas is coming. We're going to have 5 state officers there. Huge deal. China, tea, you know, the whole teapots on every table, little hats, white gloves, whole 9 yards, right? They've been sending out emails about etiquette and all this stuff, so I'm very excited about it. Well, I needed a dress for this because I didn't really have a dress that would work for it. So I went to Joann's. Hold on. I found this fabric. It's a brushed knit. Oh, it is just so, so soft. And I made this, I did this last weekend. I made Simplicity 8874. This is the one I made. Simplicity. I did View C there, but I made it a little bit shorter, and then I added the longer sleeve. and I stapled the little piece of fabric to the back that I did. I got these pattern packages at Hobby Lobby. These are absolutely fabulous to keep your patterns in because they just slide right down into the little boxes and whatnot. And I'll link to those below as well. But anyway, so I made this dress and it was very easy. I really enjoyed doing it. It has pockets. Now, you guys know what it's like when you wear a clingy knit, right? It shows every little bump and bulge and all that. And y'all, I have enough bumps to, you know, more bumps than a country road. So I needed a shaper thing, something underneath. I really need a full slip. Do you know you cannot find slips anymore? You remember the kind that had the little tiny tricot white straps and it was a full all the way down? You can't even find those anymore. Do you know how expensive tricot is? Price it. Oh my goodness. I have some. I got some on a sale one time and I have some and I might make a slip. I'm this close to doing it. So anyway, I'll get back to my dress and whatnot. Very easy to put together. Y'all like my label? Power Tools with Thread. My name. Isn't that cute? The bodice is one piece in the front and the back is split and it's designed for stretch knits. It doesn't have a zipper or anything, doesn't need it. The back has two pieces to the skirt and the front has two pieces where it meets there. Those pockets add a little bulk where I need added bulk the least. So I am really considering taking them out and sewing them away. If I can pull it off, I will. I'm gonna play with it and see. I needed to get something to kind of smooth out, you know, underneath that thing. And so I went to Lane Bryant today and because, you know, they have, I'm gonna tell you what, y'all, we've got one of those ginormous strip malls that has, you know, 1 million stores in it. And Lane Bryant is in there and I think I've had the best customer experience I have ever had in a store, in a specialty store. She was just amazing. I told her what I wanted, you know. I said, I don't want something that's like Spanx, you know, that's a steel belted radial that you put on and you... Those are miserable. So, there's a story I won't share on YouTube because I'm not going to share that story on YouTube. I went in there and I told her what I needed and this girl, she was like, oh, I have this, let me help you out. And she just took care of me. I even looked at another dress. I put it on and it was fine, but it just, first of all, it was $100. Oh, goodness. So I said, no, you know, I've got a dress and I'm going to make it work. So I went ahead and I got the little shaper thing and it's going to be fine. I still might make a slip if I can. If you guys know of a good pattern for a slip, let me know. I would love it. I'll get it and make it. I've got to get this all done by the 11th, so, or the 10th. I need to have it done, you know, beforehand. So anyway, okay, so there's my dress. Thank you all so very, very much for all of your orders. My husband, I had put this on our Facebook group. We have Power Tools with Thread Facebook group. Please join, you know, post your projects and support one another. I love it. You guys just, we have just such a good group in there. No judgment. We got beginners. We have people who are very knowledgeable. Lots and lots of support there. So we really enjoy ourselves out there on our Facebook group. We're only about 350 right now. So please go out there and join. Anyway, my husband has been making these handcrafted acrylic seam rippers. I want to show you guys this. So here's one. This one's a little thick. I told him this was too thick, and so to make them a little thinner. And here's a purple one that's a little bit thinner. So here's a seam ripper piece of it. Look at that. And then there's a stiletto in the other end. And they come like this, okay? And so when it travels, you know, if you're gonna, somebody put on there, if I'm gonna rip a seam, I want to do it in style. So it comes apart and it travels like that. See that? Isn't that great? Just put your, and it just comes right out. How about that? These are beautiful, you guys. So I put them out on Etsy yesterday. He had I think he made probably 20 of them. I put them out on Etsy yesterday, and 12 of them are gone. So the pink ones went first. I told him, I said, order more pink ones, get some lime green ones. And so he got a couple different shades of green coming and whatnot. You guys, these are fabulous gifts for not only yourself, but for your quilty sewing friends. So it's just a real cool little, you know, something to talk about and have. And yeah, like she said, if you're gonna rip in style. But Keith is making every one of these out in our garage. This is not made in China, okay? So the first batch are gonna go out tomorrow. We're waiting on, we ordered some little padded envelopes. So those are gonna go out as soon as the envelopes get here. Should be here tomorrow. I printed all the shipping labels and everything, and they're going out. Oh, and you t-shirt groupies, you guys are crazy. New t-shirts are on their way. They are printed. The order is done, and I ordered about another 20 or 25 t-shirts, something like that. So I put 6 of them out on Etsy, and gone. So yeah, as soon as they get here, I will put them out on Etsy. And you know, it's just, so if you wear a sewing t-shirt, you are a better sewer. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, what else? Oh, today I got an email from Fat Quarter Shop. They put out a link. Fat Quarter Shop put out a new fabric line called you Michiganders, I might mess this up, Mackinac, M-A-C-K-I-N-A-C. I will link to it below. Mackinac Island Prints by Minnick and Simpson. I think I'm saying that right, I'm not sure. They put out this fabric line, but along with the fabric, look at this, for an American flag quilt. Time to get this done for Flag Day in June, Memorial Day coming up in May, and of course 4th of July. But you can use this flag coming up. There's a free pattern to this flag in this email, and I will link to that below. This is a really good sized quilt. It's 39.5 by 63.5. So, you know, it's a 4x5. It's really good sized and just beautiful. Now the kit is only $37.98 plus shipping, right? Doesn't include the backing. This, from what I can tell, this blue fabric with the stars, see the blue fabric with the stars right there? That's how that fabric is printed. If you buy the kit, it's going to come with the stars already on the fabric, so you can put the whole flag quilt together, you know, lickety split. Me, I'm a glutton for punishment, so I'm going to take the free pattern, and I am probably going to do my own. I'll do a DIY, and I'm going to cut those 50 stars with my scan and cut, because I've got that 24-inch mat. And you don't have to have 24, you can do it with a 12. You just have to load it a couple of times to get 50 stars. Also, a couple of you had asked me if I'd ever heard of a new adhesive product called Hot Fix Adhesive, and I had not. So I emailed the company that has Hot Fix Adhesive and asked them, told them, I said, hey, you know, this is me, I'm on YouTube, and I would like to demo your product. And so they sent me a whole bunch. And so I am going to go ahead and use Hot Fix Adhesive on the back of the stars, and I will let you guys know how it works. So I think the difference of Hot Fix Adhesive is that it's not fibrous like Heat and Bond is from Pellon. So I'm going to give it a try and see how it works and let you know. But I think the big thing with Hot Fix Adhesive, where's those things they sent me? Big thing about Hot Fix Adhesive is that, for one, it is permanent. So they sent me some samples, okay? It's permanent, and it doesn't just adhere to fabric. Like, for you crafters, okay? Look at this. Here's a sample he sent me. Look at that, with that H in the middle. Isn't that beautiful? So that is fabric on a laser cut piece of wood. Okay, look at that. I don't know which direction this goes. There's a lot of stuff this stuff can go on, but you know me, I'm all about putting it on fabric. So I'm going to give it a try, see how it does, and I will give you guys an honest review, and we'll see how it does, okay? Don't forget, I've got a giveaway going on. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment if you want to receive one of these 2 rulers. I'm doing a giveaway through the 4th, which is tomorrow, and it closes at 5 p.m. Central. There is a free Dresden. I'm giving away a free Dresden to one person ruler and a free half hexie ruler to another person. So these are Missouri Stars, so it's going to cost me a little postage. Don't care. All right, I'm doing that for you guys because I'm sharing my extra stash that I have here. So, all right, y'all, you guys go sew something. Bye.